My daughter called threatening to sue us for the $4,500 my wife moved from our daughter's checking account into a trust fund for her, which is already identity theft, and as the cherry on top, she said my wife used a forged check to do it. My wife came to me on Friday and asked if I had spoken to our daughter recently. I told her I had not, but asked why she wanted to know. She said, I got a phone call from our daughter and she is threatening to sue us for money, her clothes, and the car. I asked my wife what money she is thinking of suing us for, and my wife said that she moved $4,500 from my daughter's checking account into a trust account that she cannot touch until she is 21. I asked my wife if her name was on the account. She said, I was there when she opened it. Which, WTF are you thinking? I told her that was identity theft. She said, no, she gave me the PIN when we opened the account. Okay, then. That makes no sense. I then checked my email and my daughter says that my wife used a forged check to take all of the money out of her account. The total was indeed $4,500. My daughter says that she has the proof that the check was forged. I am thinking that, at a minimum, my wife can be charged with identity theft, forgery, and fraud. Am I wrong in thinking that this would be a second-class felony under PA law because of the amount involved? Commenter: You are correct in that your wife has messed up, forged bank instruments to fraudulently withdraw funds, and quite possibly done worse. Your daughter needs to run her credit report ASAP. There may be other surprises waiting in the wings that you don't know about. You and your wife need to return this money. If you put $4,500 into a trust for your daughter, that's great. You still need to put $4,500 back into her checking account. Beyond that, clothes that you bought for your daughter are going to be hers. If the car is titled in your name, it's your car. If it's titled in hers, it is hers. This sounds like some manner of dispute is happening between your wife and your daughter. If that's the case, it's about to get much uglier if you don't fix this ASAP, and you are not going to win. Op responds: I have absolutely no misgivings about the fact that what my wife did was absolutely wrong on every level imaginable. The money has not gone into any of my accounts. I am 99% sure that my wife opened a new account in her name only and had it receive the money from my daughter's account. I have told my wife to return the money and she refuses to do so unless my daughter communicates with her. Update 1. Apparently there were 4 checks issued to withdraw all of the money. A local police department has attempted to contact my wife, but she did not answer the call because she didn't recognize the number. My wife says that if my daughter files a suit, she will file a counterclaim for emotional distress in the amount of $5,000. She says that she has a therapist who is willing to testify as to the devastating emotional stress my daughter has caused her. She also says that she will hire an attorney while my daughter will be stuck with a free attorney who doesn't do anything. I have kept my daughter informed and she is unperturbed by my wife's threats. I have told my daughter that I will speak to any authority and will not lie on behalf of any party. I am well aware of the fact that my wife needs professional help. Our pastor advised her to seek mental help. Her parents asked her to seek mental help. Her children asked her to seek mental help. I have asked her to seek mental help. She says that she is seeing a therapist, but she will not provide me with a name and says that she is paying for it out of pocket. I cannot force her to get mental help unless she is acutely homicidal or acutely suicidal. If I could go down the block to the courthouse at lunchtime and get her put on a 72-hour hold for being a jerk, I'd do that. Update 2. My wife seems shocked that the police would investigate this for free. My wife believes that police investigating a crime is a waste of taxpayer money. My wife now wants to go to family counseling. I told her that our daughter would not agree to that and she said, then she won't get her money. Update 3. Docket sheet has gone up on the PA Unified Judicial System website. She has not yet been arrested. Third-degree felony, access device issued to another who did not authorize use, 18 Section 4106 subsection A1. Penalty is up to 7 years in prison and or up to $15,000 in fines. First-degree misdemeanor, theft by unlawful taking, movable property, 18 Section 3921 subsection A. Penalty is up to 5 years in prison and a minimum fine of $1,500 up to $10,000. I am sure there could have been more charges. Hopefully, they will let her plead down to some lesser offense, slap her with a hefty fine, and make her pay restitution. Hopefully, she will learn a lesson. Update 4, almost 2 years later, found in a comment on another post. First, you earned that scholarship money. Not your mom. Your mom is a controlling, well, it rhymes with ditch. I am sorry you are going through this. Second, my wife did to our daughter almost the same thing. Account was in my daughter's name only, though, that your mother did to you and for pretty much the same reason. Eventually, my wife was charged with a felony and a misdemeanor. I got to pay approximately $4,000 to hire a defense attorney. My daughter got her money back and asked the state to drop the charges, which my wife spun as a victory on her own part. My wife's bad actions were a very serious factor in my decision to file for divorce last year. I can't have my wife trying to control my daughter's lives and expecting me to defend her when she is called out.